Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Since Mimwit doesn't look like he's gone live, or maybe he has gone live. No, he hasn't gone live. That's just me. Okay. We're going to bring you something different, totally different. A set of Corsa rear mode. So let's see if we. So got the old hand shoes on, guys, because yeah, this may get rather intense. So career mode. So as you can see, I've already done the first 3 challenges, which is to drive. 2 of them is to drive the Bar 500. Get down, you little shit. It's just a glove. There. You good now? Good. Okay, so we've got to drive the Galetta now in a race situation and come, well, close as I can to top 3, basically. So let's get at it. I said this before in a stream that I did the other day when I was playing SnowRunner and it wouldn't work, that driving a racing game with the Moser wheel just brings it alive. I mean, it really brings it alive. So there's no setup to do. It's just, let's go. While I'm racing, guys, please don't use any of the screen alerts because they won't work. Well, we managed to get out to 3rd, which is better than I've done in like a practice last night. Whoa, slow down. And many people are going to say, why didn't you just cut straight back across into the racing line? No, that's ignorant. Right, don't try and chase it. Even if I get a bronze in this, I'll be happy. Here's the thing, that the front Bath 500 should be slowing this BMW down. It which means I have the advantage over the straights. If I can draft him up the straight now. Yeah, it's working. Now the chance of catching him. Might better get him at the straight. Here we come. Watch that far braking, don't overshoot, Matt, don't overshoot, and now. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that fan? You didn't make no inroads on me, so that's good. All for me to lose now. Yard marker, which is here. Boom, should get gold. Once again, guys, if you plan to do green thingamajiggies, redeems, don't, yeah, don't. They don't work when I'm racing. So, we got gold in that one. Which means in this section we've only got one more race to go. By a race, I don't know what it is, to be fair. I'm hoping quickly coming out of that gives me the win. There we go. Boom. Right, okay, so last one in this section, which is a time attack in the BMW. So basically just go around as much as I can. I've got to get over 4,000 points. Hopefully it's one of the 2 tracks that I've done. And let's get on with it. So just start when I want to. Same track as I was on by the looks of it. Oh yeah, this is different. Morning, Chucky. No, I'm not. No, I'm trying not to slow down. Yeah, maybe you should have slowed down, love. Yeah, not too bad, Chucky. Not too bad. I've already been out to put the car in charge. And just sort of do something different. Unfortunately, the on-screen HFXs don't work while I'm racing. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, no, 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 thank you. Damn. It's something to do with the game. It uses like a secondary, I don't know, like a screen mode. It's career mode, so this is a time attack challenge. And the points up in the center of the screen, currently got 199 of them. I need over 4,000 for gold. And getting deducted for coming off the track is not my idea of making points. And this is the first time I've been in this car too, which isn't helping. Feels like a front-wheel drive BMW. And the reason why I say it feels like a front-wheel drive BMW is because whenever I put the power on through the corners, it just goes straight, except for then, which, yeah, power slid. 800 points, there we go. That's what the man from Del Monte wants to see. I think it's like a M2. It's quite an old BMW, this one. So the career mode is partially like a driving school that takes you up through the levels of the vehicles that you may be driving through races. And the first thing you do is drive the Abath 500, which is a tiny little car like a Mini. And you do that, and then it put me up in the Galetta, which is an Alfa Romeo, and now I'm in an M3 or an M2 BMW. Brenny, how you doing, dude? I'll read that in a second. Racing with plum gloves and a Union Jack shirt fitting. I need to get a couple more checkpoints. Yeah, you won't be able to do any HFXs today while I'm racing because it don't work. Come on, baby. Last day of vacation. Oh, you have to go back to work, you slacker. I need this next checkpoint. I need this next checkpoint. Come on, get there. Boom. Just don't come off the track now, mate. And I've done that. Don't come off the track and I've done it. No, 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 no. Hit. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck that right up. Had that then. I had that then. Just went. Just a bit of a twat in the corner. Unless I can make this. No, I won't make this checkpoint. Bastard. Fucked that up myself. I could have got there. You was looking at F124. Need to see if it's any good. If you like Formula One, yes, it is. I know people that are playing it. Yeah, it's you know, like I say, if you like F1, it's good. I mean, I suppose the good thing about the guys that do the Formula Ones is they keep improving. Well, no, we're not going to go back to that one. We got silver. So N2. So here we go. So well done unlocking Novice Series 2. You've done well on the first series. Now it's time to graduate and drive some proper rear-wheel drive cars. BMW produces some of the finest sports cars that are not only fast but exciting to drive, but also help you improve your driving technique by being easy to drive to the limit. So here we go. So section 2. So sprint race GT, time attack, so same as what I was doing, then a race, then it looks like another race. So there's 6 bits to this one, and then I get to drive a GT3 at the end of it. Nice. Right, let's get this shit. I used to do. I used to play. What was I playing? Which one was I playing on Xbox? F121 or something. I was playing on Xbox. That was really good. Um, even with the what did I have back then? I had the Logitech. Oh, this sounds different. Ooh. He's a bit wily. Sounds of the car, man. A really short course, is it? Oh, different chicane than normal. Used to a tighter chicane than that. Which is why I took it easy. But to be honest, Chucky, if you're thinking about playing a game like F1 with your wheel, I would seriously think about upgrading your wheel to a G920 at least. Just give yourself a better sense of feeling with it. Because F1 is very much a game where if you have force feedback, which it does, you know, it's good to have it so you can feel what you're doing. This isn't so thingy as normal, so third gear should do her. Yeah, pretty easy. Got to refine this chicane up here. Pack it a little bit more. That's better. Could have done without that, but you know, it's not so bad. Wow, I'm almost turning into that corner blind. Wonder what it's going to put me with for the race. I mean, not that I've done this time attack already, but, you know, I'm pretty close. Just need to get through one more checkpoint, I think. That felt better. That felt a lot better. Just stay on the black stuff, Matt. Stay on the black stuff. Yeah, that would be my recommendation, Chucky, if you want to play F1, is upgrade your wheel first. Because that wheel you got looks like it's a handful just with trucking. You imagine what it's going to be like playing a racing game where things happen a lot faster. It's a hoary, yeah. Yeah, it's one of the cheap hories, isn't it? I think you mentioned it was it's one of the ones before they brought out the trucking wheel or the firing wheel. I mean, you can. You know, it's just a recommendation, Chucky. You know, you can try it with your wheel. You know, it may suit F1 better than trucking. But you know, last time I saw you on trucking with it, it seems like you put very little steering in for quite a lot of steering angle on the truck, which is, you know, it's almost like you're getting, like, I don't know, a controller input for your steering wheel. Weird to say, but yeah. And you imagine that on a game like this. But it's Need for Speed. Well, then you might like I say, it might do F1 good. You know, having never actually will myself, I wouldn't know. I know what it's like to drive with, but like I say, it seems that when you play trucking, you do very little steering angle, and you kind of truck looks like it's you're playing with a controller, not a freaking steering wheel. I mean, for games like this, you don't really need much of a steering angle anyways. They only really need about 500 degrees of steering, because you never want to be like spinning the wheel that much. So, you know, probably because you've not messed around with it. Yeah, probably, mate. Probably. Or you've not told you're not told the game how many degrees of steering you think the wheel's got, or something like that. It'll be something like small like that, probably. Yay, gold. Right, racing. I'm guessing it's going to stick me in the same car. I don't know what car it stuck me in. So I'm in the BMW Challenge Z4. Nice. Oh yeah, BMW Z4 E89. That's what car I'm in. And now I've got to do a short race with it. I plugged it in, away I went. Yeah. So you didn't fuck about with any settings whatsoever. Does it come with any of its own software? I suppose not, if you just plugged it in and away you went. No. Oh, hello. No. So it's just the only thing you get is what the game's got. I'll be a little bit more difficult then. Still on time. No worries. Well, I reckon the shit out of that car around that corner. Damn, let's do that. Slow down the 30. Damn, got a fucking penalty. This is gonna be harder. Well, there's something that you're not supposed to do, but I just did it. Braking while cornering. Just get all the braking done before you do it. This is hard now. Fuck, I just made that. I think I need to start braking at the 200 meter board. Bollocks. I've lost the tail end of the faster cars, which means it's difficult to frickin' catch them. Yep, up. I wonder if the AI level will set itself. Hey, it's gone back. Nah, that's bullshit. Okay, I see what's going on there. Okay, so it's changed back to the original GT circuit chicane, which is tighter. The time attack one was the slight one, which you could take at third gear, and it's changed back to the GT one, which is the second gear. Okay, let's go. I don't know where that took us up to, but I think it's about third. There's first and second checked out. Right, so this is tighter. I've got to come down a second, so there. Took me a couple of laps to figure out what was going on there, didn't it? I can't see nothing in front of me. Wow. Holy shit. The AI's made a mistake and I won. Yeah. Let's take a little 2-minute break and have a convo. Oh, Jesus. Morning, guys. How we doing? Yeah, something slightly different this morning. A little bit of a set of course of career mode for you. Yeah, that was difficult. I didn't really think I'd get that one done, to be fair. Yeah, but that was all set up for me losing, I think. Oh, but we got there. We got there. We smashed it out in the end. 154. That's not bad. Not a bad lap at all. Right, before we do the next one, which is another sprint race, we're in the M3E30 this time. So I think it's a slightly older car. Yeah. So BMW Challenge M3 E30 S1 at the Nuremberg GP Short. So I think it's the same circuit as before. The M3 E30 is yours. The car is great. It's great at agility, but lacks power. Nuremberg GP spares you there's some long straights. So you might have a chance against modern cars. Okay, so it looks like I'm better around the corners, but you know they're better in the straights. Morning, Luke Edinburgh. We're just going to take a couple of minute break here, just to relax the arms. Using the Moser on this type of game really does take it out of you, especially in the arms. There's a lot of feeling in this game. I am alive, mate. I sat. What? I need to read that again because I totally read that different. I am alive, mate. I sat in a rabbit hole of modding ETS at the moment. Okay. Modding what? To be honest, modding a truck is easy. I say it's easy. It's not that easy, but obviously, once you get a lot of people just whack the biggest engine in, and then whatever gearbox you like. But if you're going to carry more than 40 tons, you want over 6 gears. So it depends what you're carrying, what you want to carry on a regular basis with it. Skins and light boards. Oh, okay. Yeah. The downside is most of them, unless you're using the default skins and colors, you won't really use when doing TMP with anybody. Or nobody else would be able to see them unless they got those mods inputted as well. So if you're doing shit like that to using TMP, just bear in mind that if nobody else has got those mods, never really do TMP, to be honest. I do it all the time, and Pro Mods is back, so you know. Which I was going to do. I was going to do tracking this morning, to be fair, but thought I'd give you something different for the career mode racing kind of a thing. You was on promos last night for a bit. All right, let's let the hands breathe and do a race without. Hey, I broke my mods and it's pissing you off. But to be honest, if it's the one thing I noticed that isn't working at the moment on any of my trucks, because it keeps resetting, is the fuel thing. The fuel thing keeps changing back, and they've changed their file structure. Why they keep changing stuff. Death files and automat are fucked. When you say the automat, you mean the auto booths? Is that what you mean? Some of them, especially in Greece, that I think they're meant to make you stop before they go up. That's anyway, let's get on with the next one. Hold on 1 second. We're going to do the next one without the gloves on. We're going to let the hands breathe for one. Yeah, we've certainly got an older car this time. Jeez. I think it's the BMW from Time Attack. Oh wow, it's like when you go into a game and see a mod and it shows in the menu on the left. And you're selecting a light and custom skin, whatever. Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay, yeah, I don't know how to do that. To add my own into it. Because I'd love to put a light bar in for the S-Way. And there's people that have modded one in, so you can put air horns on. That's all I want to have put it on there. Pisses me off not having a horn. So I'm not remapping all my buttons just so I can have a horn on it. And the standard horn as well. You can do that. What, for TMP? Have you used in TMP? Which means it's going to have to go through probably ALM to put it on the truck. No, not for TMP. Yeah, I only want it for TMP. Dude, it's all I play. I very rarely play single player now. That's mainly because I convoy all the time. Even if I'm convoying on my own, which isn't really a convoy to be fair, but yeah. Oh look, I've just noticed that. See my screen name, guys? That used to be my Xbox. That was my Xbox account. MadMat 9786880. That was my Xbox account. If you type that into Forza Horizon 4 and 5, with mods, you will probably see mods and tracks from me. On Xbox, of course. Right, let's go do this next one. Right. Oh, this sounds nice. So that white car was the car I was in the last time. A lot of braking as if I'm squeezed on the inside. Don't work, dude, while I'm racing. I'm disconnected. Need to get away from these modern cars. Apparently they will eat me alive down the straight. Well, yeah, it is a lot better around the corners. Oh yeah, she's coming at me, she's coming at me. Oh, it's the faster one, shit. Sounds on this car, man. You know. I will have to find out what is ALM ALM is a modding system that you can add stuff to your truck on TMP. Because believe it or not, you can actually have 100 mods on your truck, but mainly interior ones. Because if they start poking out and showing us other stuff on your truck, you can get a ban. You know, no, it's a modding program that you can add stuff to your truck. Basically, you download the mod, and then you use ALM to install it onto your truck, so it can be used on TMP and single player. All right, see if we can hang on to these boys. Yeah, you just need to find the mod and learn how to install it onto your truck. Some mods are easy, like my interior that I got on my Scania. That was easy. You just have to be in the truck that you want it to go in and then put it in. And you really do need to read the mod though, because yeah, a lot of mods are made by the Europeans, which means you have to be in a left-hand drive. Not doing so well, guys. Another modern car gonna eat me alive. Punching up. That's good for me. If I can get at them. Move as fast. Yeah. If you do the top gear thing or the Grand Tour thing, if it looks like you're going slow, you're actually going really quick. Right, just hold him there, hold him there. Now they're far too quick in the straights, look. Can't even stay in the slip. A lot better right in the corners though. Morning, Tav. Mackie, good morning. Whoa, hello. Fucker brake check me. Alright, how you doing? Final lap. Oh, get away. Next time the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen. I bombed down there. Oh, he saw me. I gotta start taking chances. I'm in an older car and it's shit down the straights. And there is a straight coming up. Oh. Struggled so much, you started racing dirty to beat him. I don't think there's any need to race dirty. I just think you need to really race on the edge and dive bomb. I mean, I haven't raced dirty. I mean, I got third, but you know. Good enough for a minute. Well, yeah, unfortunately, guys, the on-screen displays do not work while I'm racing. I mean, when I'm in the menu screens, they'll work, but yeah, while I'm racing, the game, the racing screen on the game kind of goes to a different screen because every time it switches back to menu, it kind of makes what I've got this screen here flicker until it comes up like that. So yeah, it sort of sees it as yeah, not dirty, dive bombing, etc. Yeah. Which you wouldn't do if you're racing other people. Well, not really. I mean, it's not really acceptable. Bronze is good enough for a minute. Series go, I've completed it, so whatever I get in the next, if I can get anything in the next couple of bits, you know, I can get stuff. So what am I in now? So I'm in a different car. I'm in the E292. Not sure what that car is. So now it's time to drive the latest one. The Classic is fantastic, and the Thunderous V8 has tremendous power. Try your best, but realistically, we expect at least a podium finish. Okay, so series goes for this is yeah, just anything I can get, but I have to be 1, 2, or 3. So yeah, so I think this is an updated model to the last one I drove in that last race, but apparently better on the straight. So hopefully we'll have them this time. I find myself taking a few breaks between races. It's yeah. After the first couple, the racing gets not more difficult, but as your arms get tired and the brain gets tired, and yeah, racing with something that feels real, like the Moser kit, direct drive stuff, really takes out of you compared to Thrustmaster and Logitech. I've said this before. My wheel, the wheel feels like it's come alive when you play this. I know the direct drive wheels are more catered for your racing games, but it really is something else. We'll put the gloves back on in a minute, guys, when my hands are cooled down. It does give me a little bit more grip, and while I'm racing, sometimes you get sweaty palms and stuff, and wearing the gloves just allows the sweat from your palms to go into the gloves and not on your wheel, mucking it up, kind of a thing. So we'll have them back on in a second. I was in that car that I'm just passing just a second ago. Oh yeah, this one is quicker. Let's brake there. Supposed to give me space, dude. I was on the inside. Nuts. Some of the variations of the engine in this game is just unbelievable. I mean, this is the third BMW I've driven in like half an hour, and they all sound totally different. Oh, hello, back end's coming around, or trying to. Right, what kind of chicane we're going to have up here? Looks like it's the tighter one. So down a second. Come on, baby, let's go. Oh, braking's a bit shit. We really do have to brake at that 200 meter board. Holy shit. Morning, that's Edinburgh. Yeah, unfortunately, mate, the on-screen displays don't work while I'm racing, dude. I think I've got this car sussed. Whoop. The good thing about it is because you get real feel with the steering wheel. I mean, bringing back slides is kind of easy. Oh, I might have them under braking here. Oh, good racing. Good racing. So I was up about 6 o'clock. My phone went off, and wife's like, "Are you awake?" I was like, "Yeah, I am now. Cheers, thank you very much." And then the dog was like, "Oh, you're awake, Daddy. Let's lick you awake." Yeah, that happened. So I thought, bollocks, the car needs charging, so I took it down to the park and ride, which is a 20-minute walk away, because I don't have a home charger. And it's I mean, people that have electric cars will know what I'm talking about now. It's 35 pence a kilowatt down there, so it's the cheapest place around to charge it. So I had 36% charge left, fully charged, and it would probably take about 18 quid, which would give me over 300 miles of range. I mean, not in this type of year, but this time of year, it's probably give me about 270 this time of year, because obviously it's cold. And yeah, battery cars do less mileage when they're cold. So that should be ready about 2 o'clock-ish. And I saw an opportunity, I saw Mimlet one on, so thought we'd come on and give you a show. Broke way early then. It's not like the brakes warm up and become better. In fact, in some games like this, depending what car you have and how they've programmed it, sometimes the brakes can get worse as you go through it. I'm all good board, and yeah, not too bad, mate. One thing that I don't want now, being the last lap, is a 10-second penalty for going off the line. So I really got to watch myself coming out, going into that chicane after the bit of a straight. But this career mode is great for what it's supposed to be like. A good builder to actually going online and stuff. Now I do use manual gear and flappy paddles. I don't use every control in this game because this game does have manual wipers and all kinds of stuff like that. But I don't play with that. I just simple racing at the moment. Get used to what I'm doing, get used to the tracks. Hey Sadie, how you doing, bro? Race over. So we got first. So guys, we're doing the career mode of Assetto Corsa, not Competizione, the first one, the Assetto Corsa 1. And yeah, we're not doing too bad. I mean, we're already up to kind of tier 2. We're okay. That's good, dude. Yeah, I'm not bad. I mean, the shoulder felt alright today, so I thought we'd go racing. Right, we're just waiting for everybody to come in. Oh. In fact, we can skip it, to be fair. After you got to give it a couple, and then we can skip. But yeah, the arms are starting to get tired now. How long have I been going? Only an hour. Oh shit. Yeah, I couldn't be part of a 24-hour team where they kind of do 2-hour stints. I'd be fucked after the first hour. Really would. So 2 more events to do in this class, guys. So we got an M1 BMW this time. So the read up of the M1 is, although the M3 has the name, many believe the lighter, shorter, more agile M1 or 1M series coupe is the real successor to the original M3. It has less power, which means I'll have to try and do better in the corners, but more torque. And the turbo engine can make it trickier on the limit. So what I'll have to watch is my throttle response as I'm coming out of corners. Do you have what it needs to score another podium? Who knows? Yeah, so in this one, I'm expecting, like I say, when I come out the corners, if I like throttle down too fast for the back end to start kicking out. You have to condition for it. No one says I'll just race a 24-hour race for their first time on a sim. Yeah, that's true, mate. That's fucking true. Especially, it's like I said to you the other day, I'm only just realising the full capability of a direct drive wheel. I mean, you've had one for ages, and it's raced for ages. I'm just realising the capability of it, and all I can say is, wow. To sum it up in one word compared to the wheels I've had before. So many of you know I've had the Logitech G29. I've had a Thrustmaster T300. And this is like none of them. This is fucking up here compared to them. You know, the Logitech G29, G920 that I had isn't a bad wheel. At the time, it was bad software. Why I swapped out of it. it's a good wheel for, say, if you're just about to start. Hey Z, how you doing, dude? I was racing 3-hour races with a teammate. Jeez, man. Yeah, so your Logitech G29 G920 is a great wheel for what I was doing at the time. So trucking, farming, tiny bit of racing with it. I think I was playing F1 back then with it, and it was good for what I used it for. But when the software started letting me down, I mean, a lot of people that we know in the community are suffering with it now, where the center spring, you could be on farming, doing a load of stuff, and all of a sudden your center spring is gone. And there's no reason for it. I mean, back in the simpler days of G Hub, you could just open G Hub, click the center spring tick box, tick it, untick it, tick it, untick it, tick it, and it'd be back until you like it for an hour, and then you'd have to do it again, which kind of got fucking annoying. I'm good, brother. Other than a major heartburn today. How are you? What's good for heartburn? Gaviscon, is it? Supposed to be not bad. Milk. If you've got no Gaviscon, milk might cure it in an hour. Just line in it with something. Stay off the 50p bears. Yeah, just line your stomach with something, dude. It'll be alright. Yeah, so, and then like the T300 was, I feel, was slightly above that, above the G29, G920 that I had. Software a lot better. A lot better, the software. Although even that, I had tiny problems with it, not many. Every so often, the settings that I set for the center spring, because I think it defaulted on 15%, and I put it up to 20%, and then every so often it would just put it back to 15% for no reason whatsoever. Which, to be honest, compared to the Logitech, I'd rather have it go back to a default setting of 15 than totally wiping it, which, you know, great. With the Moza, yeah, wow. I mean, we had that problem for a little while with Farm Sim, but I think they might have patched it, because just lately I haven't had a problem with it. The last like week or two, whenever I booted up Farm Sim, it's fine. I think it was about 2 weeks before that, or a week before that, just after we got that big first patch. Every time I fired up Farm Sim, it went into like a neutral, I don't know, neutral state where I couldn't fucking move it. You know, literally, as soon as I booted up, I was like, and to reset it, I had to turn the wheel off by the power button at the back and then turn it back on to be able to do anything with it on Farm Sim. But yeah, playing this with it is something else. Anybody who's never felt a direct drive wheel in a racing game, just go to one of these sim places and just feel it once. I mean, it'll really bug you afterwards, because if you get into it, you'll be like, wow, yeah, I need that. But yeah, yeah, I've been drinking milk, hoping it fucks off soon. I want to smoke and can't. Okay, yeah, indigestion and trying to have a smoke. Yeah, it's not good. So, slightly smaller, more torquey, slightly slower car this time. Let's go. On Sim Dashboard, guys, I am using the Ferrari dashboard. Don't ask why, I just like it. In racing situations, a lot of cars don't have speedos. They just have a rev counter. Because all you really want to do is see where you want to change gear. And that's it. So that's kind of what I got. I don't know whether you could suggest like a medium sort of thing, SETI, like a nice one to use. for Assetto Corsa. And I'll download it later. Right then. The M1. Let's go. So every BMW I've been in so far, guys, has had a different sound. Cutting through, we're cutting through. There's a gap there, I'm going for it. Boom! Oh yeah, this thing has got a lot of torque. How did she brake? Oh, not bad. Better than that M3 I was just in. Oh, is this a full circuit? Okay, cool. Oh. Will we come in? Left me a space. Oop. Oop, come on. Back end, try to kick out of me then. Brake under the bridge. Maybe not. I could have done with a few extra 100 yards. Because I broke way too early then. So this is the full GT circuit, so which chicane is it going to give me? Looks like the quick chicane, I think. The third gear. Oh, come on, stay on the line, Matt. Yeah, the quick chicane. We had the luxury of being able to brake a bit sooner there. If you could only see how I'm moving my feet at the moment, I'm literally like right back around the corner on the throttle. I've never ever got that corner right. But at least I'm out of the way of the pack. Managed to get to the front really, really early. Look, if I did have a foot cam steady, you'd only sat there judging me. You'd be sending me messages going, "Don't do that, Matt. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that." I know you would. Don't say you wouldn't. I always have, you know, whenever I race, I always have a very... shit. I always have a very well-known saying in my head whenever I'm racing by, what's his name? That fucking short Scottish fucking racing guy. Jackie Stewart, that's it. When he was teaching, who is it? James May to drive, I think it was. And he says to him, never put your foot on the throttle unless you know you're not gonna take it off to the next corner. mean, sometimes that's not the case. You kind of got to throttle a little bit, but... Oop, bloody hell. Edge her in. Oop, sideways. This car is a fucking handful. It really is. I mean, the description was absolutely right about it. It is a fucking handful. And it does want to, I don't know, kind of kill you at every opportunity. I tell you what car is a handful. The old Sierra Cosworth. I was racing that the other day in single player. Wow, that thing is an absolute beast. I mean, you talk about cars that want to kill you at every opportunity, that thing definitely does. But rear-wheel drive, extreme power for a saloon car. Come on, baby. Turn in. Good girl. I mean, the Icon City link is in chat, guys, but as far as I'm aware, there is no default buttons, well, packs anyway, for Assetto Corsa. I've looked. Might see if I can find some and send him some pictures. Although, I know a lot of people still play Assetto Corsa, so maybe that might be a thing. Send James like a profile thing of it. Because there's so much to this game, like, you know, you can choose what you want in the pits if you're doing a long race. You can have the wipers on, the lights, this and that and the other. I'm just scratching the surface of what you can do with this game. You'd be throwing up if you had a camera down on my feet. Yeah, right, dude. Right then, guys, one more thing to do in this championship, which is a time attack. We'll quickly get on with that. It's probably the same amount of points, 4,000. We're in a totally different car. We're in the Z4 GT3. So the first car we were in, but the GT3 version of it, so full racing spec. Yeah. It's actually not a bad looking car. Full racing tires, so we should have a little bit more grip, you would think. Right. Let's go. Start when ready. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. That's different, isn't it? Right, let's go. Just ease myself into the car. It's a lot different than the cars I've been driving so far. You can tell this has been fully spec for racing. A lot more grip. Probably broke a little early there. Car sounds fucking awesome. Should be able to just drop one gear here. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Brake, there. Yeah, that corner used to bridge as a reference. And then hopefully you get the first one sort of like slightly shallow so you know you can go a little bit further in. I'm guessing full GT thing on here, so second gear. Yeah. It's a lot better car. Oh, ain't it just? Oh, hello. Yeah, the grip levels are just so different. I'm sort of using the escape road on the left hand side just before this hairpin. That's my braking point. I think it's about 4,000 points, same as normal. Slightly tighter that time. Oop. One more checkpoint with a good time, and then just stay on the road. For all those trucking guys, TMP Pro Mods is back and working. Not sure whether Middle East is out yet, but I don't have it. But it let me on this morning. So Middle East in Great Steppe must be an optional if you want it or not. that was third that time. Normally I go down the second. If I get another lap, that might be interesting. Well, that's using all the road, isn't it? A little bit early changing down, but hey, we made it. But just stay on the road now and don't lose any points. There we go. That's my preferred way of going into that. Get down virtually to the speed and then just kind of coast it in, change down one gear. That's the way I'd like to do that. Oh, chicane every single time. This is going to be my best points all over in this. I don't need to change down in this corner here. Good. Don't know whether that's any faster or not. Oh, we can do fourth in that gear, in that corner. Not taking any up, not taking any chance in that one. Wow, I left the braking on that really late. That was about the 150 metre mark. No need to take chances, Matt. There really is no need. Oh. Flat spot on the tyres there. Whoop. Grip's going away from me. I don't think I've done as good as this ever. It just shows you how good you can do after using some shit cars, and all of a sudden it gives you a half decent one. Right, I'd say decent one. It's just set up for racing more than the others. The others are kind of, say, partially road spec. Because this one's fully set up for racing, you know. All the aero on, racing engine, gearbox. Oh, I nearly got the next one too. Yeah, I know. 7,648. Jeez. What a score. What a score. Right, guys, I think I'm going to switch game because the shoulder's giving me a little bit of grief, so let's switch game. Oh, so we managed to do them all. So the next, if we did, we're not going to, but then if we did do this one, we're in the KTM Expo, or whatever it's called. This thing basically is super lightweight. I believe the people that have had it and reviewed it says it's, you know, it's got a really powerful kind of like motorcycle engine in because it's so light. Yeah, it's just one of them fucking kind of go-kart kind of cars. Anyway, we're going to switch game. So let's jump on Euro Truck. Let me plug my gear shifter in. So anybody wants to put in a few miles, guys? I think I'm in Toronto. And we're going to go on Pro Mods, of course, because it's ready and waiting and it's open. Yes, I do want to switch profiles. We also want to switch maps to Pro Mods UK. Sorry, on my sim dashboard, there's a little tiny square of a map, and you can switch it between Sim 2 and or Simulation 1 or 2. The default map and the Pro Mods maps, but you need to tell it which one that you're on, and then it'll find you. Right, let's put the gloves away. So we're going to do probably a couple of 400-mile jobs. Just to end the stream. Yeah, well, maybe a couple of 500-mile jobs. So, you know, we got an hour and a half. Downside is I'm not going to be waiting around. So, you know, if you're going to come and join me, let me know now in chat, and I'll give you a couple of minutes while I go find a job. I'm going to be in the Iveco S-Way. I believe I'm full of fuel. Maybe. Like I say, I'm down in Toronto, although it might give me somewhere else to go. This isn't the first time I've loaded you, dude. Why are you taking such a long time? You know something? I think they may have. I'm not entirely sure. But I've tried about 6 trailers now, low trailers now, to put the train on it. And I can't find it. I mean, literally, I've swapped trailer. The trailer I got on me now is the other low trailer. And I've got it sort of max length, as far as it can go, and I still can't put the train on it. See what I mean? And I still can't put the trailer on it. Right. We're just going to travel down to get a job. Like I say, anybody who wants to come is quite welcome. Do we want to use that one, or do we want to use that one? We'll use that one. Right, let's go. Yeah, that could be a thing. Put the line caller. I need to adjust me yeah. Adjust me steering. I am now trucking. Thank you. Now we should be good. So I'm in Toronto, guys. If you want to come and join. I'm going to go to CNF or CNX. It's just the closest job site to me. I guess there's new pro mods for Greece. Yes. I believe you if you don't have Greece. No, in fact, I think it says you don't need it. You don't need the new DOC to download it. You just can't go there. I'm sure it said that on the download thing when I looked at it. I mean, if somebody could check, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm sure it said that when I looked at it, that you don't need to have all the DLCs, or the Grease DLC at least. Alright, let's see what's here. Right, so we're just going to pick up a job. And I'll give you guys 5 minutes to load in if you want to come join. So cargo market. Pay by distance. Let's know. 459 mile, that'll do. So from Toronto to Florence. That'll do for a minute. Or we could go to Istanbul. No, that Florence will do. Just a couple of light jobs. 39 ton. I've been kind of doing these jobs lately, these really heavy jobs. And I haven't had a problem with it. I mean, it was like I was saying the other day when I was using this truck. Some YouTuber claimed that when you took a really heavy load, it broke the truck and trailer. I haven't had that. I really haven't. Whoa. If you don't have the new pro mods, all I'm going to say is, because you're in the VTC Borat, speak to Xena. And that's all I'm going to say. You might have to download one file from pro mods, and that is it. Right, we've got what have we got? We've got the dozer crawler on board. I'm going to give you a few minutes, guys. So let's say, I don't know, 20 to the hour. And then I'm going to pull out. So I've got the dozer on board. It's a nice, to be honest, I think this is the first time I've took the dozer. It's a nice looking cargo. I mean, the only thing I think is wrong, I mean, the straps for the front, yes. But straps for the dozer itself, don't think they would. I think it's chains, isn't it, for the dozers? think they'd use chains for the dozers. I mean, the only person I know that would know if they would do that or not is Klein, Mr. Klein Farmer. Although it looks like just there near the track, is that a chain there at the front? I think it is. Oh, there's chain. Hang on. They do have chains. So they've got a strap holding whatever this is at the back, and you can just make out. If you look towards the rear left track, you can just make out a chain coming down. So there is chains on it. Okay. Because if I go this way, hopefully you'll be able to see it. Yeah. You look under the back tool. There's a little line going down like this. Hopefully it comes out on the stream. That's a chain as well. So yeah, cool. I was going to go black on the trailer, but I decided to go green. Right, I'm guessing nobody's coming. Guys, we have switched from a set of Corsa, which it was the starting bit of the stream, and we need to rest the shoulder, so switch to a bit of trucking. We're going to do that for about an hour and 20, so we should get 2-3 jobs in maybe. What's my car on? This is the good bit about having an electric car, guys. You can go to the app. So I'm just going to waste time just in case somebody comes in and wants to drive with me. But this is the good thing about having an electric car. You know, I can just go to the app and check the status of it. So it's 7. No, we need to update that because it's now 20 to 10. Right, come on, update. Also, guys, for some reason, and I don't know what the reason is, I can now watch people on Twitch on my PC and everything using Virgin system. Some of you know I had problems with it the other day. Let's close that up and start again. I had problems with it for the last couple of days. Rang them and they first told me that Twitch is being banned from their thing because they think Twitch is malicious. And then all of a sudden I went to disconnection and he went, no, it's not. And I was like, well, you need to tell the other guy to keep his mouth shut then, because with what he was saying, I was getting ready to leave your ass. Come on, update. So at 7:30, I had 84 miles of range. Swipe down to refresh. Swipe down to refresh. Come on, refresh. So 7:30 this morning, I was up to 40% from 36%, which when I got there. We'll check on that in a minute. Right, let's get out of here. Looks like nobody's coming. The 39-ton, nice dozer on the back. Let's go. I've upgraded the engine on this one, so I don't. This truck isn't 580; it's 730. The whole road and then some. We'll see if Pro Mods is any smaller, any smaller, any smoother as well. Because remember, just before the update, for me it was bitty as fuck. So we'll see if they've cured that as well. So at the moment, I'm showing 58% and 5 hours left to charge to get to full. So Looking at about 2:30, 2:45, so something like that. Axe. Well, of course I put an uprated engine in. I mean, it's still not great at pulling really heavy loads. I mean, it's not as good as the Scania. You know, the same engine being in the Scania. But guys, if you're watching the replay of it, let me know, replay of this video, and you like the first hour and a half, let me know and we'll do some more at some point. I really enjoyed that. My arms are knackered though. My arms are knackered, my shoulders sort of kind of aching, and that's why I've chose to come on the trucking. Strictly speaking, because once I get up to speed, I'm on clear roads, I can just chill out. Yeah, 36, that'll do. I can just chill out and relax the arm, let it chill. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. If I wanted to quick charge it, I could and have it done in an hour. It costs you like twice as much. Whereas I'll take it down there, I'll get it to fully charge. It'll probably last me the whole of Christmas, and it'll probably charge me about £17, which in the equivalent of petrol diesel is cheaper. And you get more miles in town than you do out of town. I mean, you could probably lessen your miles by about 15% by going long distance with it. And some people say, well, why did you do it? Because it still saves me money. Most of my mileage is in town. I do the occasional long journey. Or we do the occasional long journey. Right, let's just check. See that. There we go. Shouldn't have really done that. Shouldn't have done that, Matt. You shouldn't have done that. So if anyone wants to join me for a job or two, we're heading for Florence. TE Logistics. I'm not sure whether we're still first or not. This happened, to be honest, this happened last Christmas, I want to say. Was it last Christmas or the year before? It was the first year we put the VTC together. I say we put, Loopy and Tav put the VTC together. And going into Christmas, the Christmas week, we were first. And for some reason, we relaxed up on the miles. And second place came and beat us by New Year's Day. So I suppose the message is for you guys in the VTC that want to see us do well, now's the time. Because when people are off, I guarantee you some of the bigger companies will come a hunting. Like I say, we've experienced this before. So when we've been first on the lead up to Christmas, but the time the reset comes on the 30th or 31st this month, isn't it? yeah, we could end up being second or third if we don't push now while the others are resting. But you see what I mean, guys, about the driver's speedo kind of thing. It's recessed right in there, and this is probably how it is in the truck, but this is how far back I sit with every truck. So I sit right back in the seat, 80% field of view, or 80 degrees field of view, and it's kind of my default place to sit while I'm trucking. And I feel they could have made the accelerator, the speedo binnacle a little bit bigger, just to make it a little clearer, so it's kind of readable. I mean, it's readable now, but you know what I mean. I recognise this song. What do I recognise it from? The Will Smith film, where he plays like a master thief. And and he teaches this girl how to, or he teaches this girl who's not very good at it to be a lot better. And right at the end, he sort of beats this Chinese or Korean guy into a massive great big bet at an American football game. And this song's playing because I think the words woo woo mean 22, and the bet was to spot a guy, and the other person has to pick what number the guy chose right at the end. And they program the guy's mind to think 22. Forget what film it is, but it's a good film. Pump it up. Barriers. Yeah. Starting to feel that I was woken up too early now. Oh. Tell you what, guys, we were talking the other night. I'm not sure whether they want me to say this, but we're talking. Well, I won't go into the full thing of it. We were talking about in the other night about challenges that people could do, like on Farm Sim, to sort of make the game not more interesting as such, but kind of more challenging. Because you know, some of us have been playing Farm Sim for ages and ages and ages, and you know, after the first bit of finding out what the game can do and what the game can do and how good it looks and other such things like that, the actual farming aspect of it becomes kind of second nature, if you feel that. And there's a couple of guys in chat the other night that's kind of been put forward a challenge with certain things to it, and it's very, very interesting. You know, kind of a thing that I'd like to do, because it's very grindy what they got to do to make. I think the they've been set certain rules by somebody else. And I'm not going to tell you what they are because it's up to them when they go live to tell you what they are. But they've been set some rules and they're really, really strict. So you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that, and you can only work this and you can only work that and such forth. And you've got to start from nothing and in debt. I know. So you've got to start from nothing in debt by an amount. You have to pay so much back a month minimum, and you start with so much in your pocket. And yeah, and you can do what you want, you can lease what you want and do what you want, but you can only work basically daylight hours, and have it on a certain times as well. And there's a couple of guys in our DC that's going to try this. So I wouldn't mind giving it a go, kind of a thing. If I wouldn't, and I probably would offer to do it as well if I went in the middle of Zero to Hero, which is kind of going very well. I'm kind of stable at the moment. I just need to think about what vehicles I actually need now for the to be able to do all the contracts and then make $1 million. So the premise of their game is to make $1 million, but they don't have to get all the machinery. They just need to make $1 million from being, I think it's $1 million in debt. Being $1 million in debt, starting from nothing, paying so much back a day, and only having 100,000 in their pocket to start, and nothing else, and conducting themselves within the rules that the person set. Very difficult. I mean, there's a couple of guys in chat that was coming up with different strategies on how you could start, and there's many different ways of how to do it. Do you start by having a tractor or buying a tractor? With 100,000, you're not going to get very much. Do you lease a tractor and buy some equipment? What equipment do you buy? Now, what equipment do you buy depends on what map you're going to be on and how heavy that sort of stuff is. So if you choose to say rent a tractor, which you've got to have for a year on loan, you can't just send it back. So you've got to make the money on that as well. So say if you bought some mowers but had and rented a tractor, so you've got to keep the tractor for a year and pay the rental fee. And you bought mowers, so you've got to make sure that the map is a little heavy in grass fields, I would have thought. Because obviously if you bought a mowers and it's heavy in root crop, then you've fucked up, haven't you? Because for a little bit, all you're going to be doing is contract. And the thing is, strategy-wise, do you... Because I don't know whether this is one of the rules. I don't know whether you've got to buy yourself a farm. But if you don't, and you just got to make $1 million, would I really want to... Would I really want to buy a farm? Costing myself money? Don't think I would. Really don't think I would. I mean, obviously, that's where your money is, in owning your own land. But would I want to do that as well? You know, make a couple of 100,000, buy a field to farm it. I mean, if you farmed the contracts right, there's a lot of profit to be had. You know? I know what I'd probably do. I'm not saying what I'd do because, you know, obviously that's kind of spoils it because they might actually pick that to do. So, but I know the way I'd go. I'd say I know the way I'd go. Again, it depends what map they're going for. You know, if they go for, say, Cavalier Roy's one that is in the making, you know, I think that's heavy in kind of wheat fields and grass fields. So, you know, getting a harvester may be the way to go. Getting, like I say, the mowers might be the way to go. And you'll obviously make more by buying a field, but do you? You know, well, I say do you do, but obviously the outlay of the field is the main thing. You know, 100,000, 200,000, whatever it costs you for the field. And then obviously to do stuff like liming and that, it costs you money. Cornish, how you doing, dude? Yeah, it's all cost. And then if you're only doing, say, wheat or grass or such, I mean, grass is certainly the cheapest to do. Reason being is you only got to plant once. And then if you only wanted to take care of it minorly, you could just grass roll it after you cut it. So there's your profit. There's where your profit is. Because you just lay the grass once, and after every cut, you grass roll it, done. And no more cost. So it's all profit from then onwards. So that's one way that you could start. But, you know, you still got to make money out of it. You still got to kind of get yourself a tractor, mowers, some sort of bale trailer or something to pick up bales with. Oh, and they got to pick it up manually, or some sort of default baling trailer. To make money, you've got to sort of either swath it or wrap it, which wrap costs you money now. I think that's the easiest way to go, though, is to wrap it and wait for the silage. Because then you don't need to ted it or windrow it or anything. You could just cut it in rows. You just cut your grass in rows, and yeah. If it was heavy in grass, if the map was heavy in grass fields, then that's what I'd do. I know silage don't make that much money, but when you're starting from scratch, you got to take every profit that you can get. It's like I say, it's interesting. In other words, full kit for harvesting. Yeah, I think you missed the first part of the conversation, Cornish. So a few of our community members were set a challenge by somebody else, and the challenge was to go onto a map, be in debt by 1 million, not own anything except the 100,000 in their pocket, and the goal is to make 1 million. But you have to be on a certain time speed on the map. You can only work kind of daylight hours, and there's other stipulations in it as well. So you kind of, so the stipulations kind of say that you have to manually do everything yourself. No AIs, no auto load, no this, no that. You know. And the goal is to make 1 million. So, and you have to pay back so much a month. Oh, and I think one of the stipulations was you had to have a minimum of 5 days in a month. I mean, that's kind of good because it means you can work 5 days. So you own no machinery at the start. No, nothing. So you've got 100,000 in your pocket, and you've either got to rent it, which if you rent it, you've got to keep it for a year. Which, as we all know, the monthly costs on machinery can be a lot. So you've got to watch what machinery you borrow. It's a very much a strategy thinking kind of start to farming. I mean, hard thinking. And then it, like I said, it depends what map you go on. Just if you say went on, say, off the top of my head, Zalonka, I know Zalonka quite well. That's heavy in root crop. So you got to start looking at root crop straight away, you know. But root crop harvests are deer. They really are deer. You know, if you go on to Bhutan Pentai and do it, you know, you got to think rice paddies. Now, rice paddies could be the way to go. The rice stuff is very cheap. You know, the rice stuff is very cheap. You know, the Riceca, what's that, 12 grand a buy? The rice harvester's like 60 grand or something. The Dragon's like 50 grand. And that's the only 3 bits of equipment you really need. Obviously, you need to buy the siblings and stuff. But to start out with, that's the only 3 bits of equipment you really need. Until you get the first harvest in. And then hopefully you get something to, I don't know, small cultivator to cultivate the land with. You know, which means having a small tractor. But you could almost start earning straight away with that. I mean, as soon as you've got a rice paddy, obviously. But yeah, I think another stipulation is you're not allowed to rent the equipment that comes with the contract. You've got to have your own equipment to take a contract. So it's not easy to kick yourself off on that one with all those stipulations. And like I say, we were discussing it last night, you know, about which way we'd start. And as kind of made a couple of really good suggestions on the ways you could do it. If you lease, it's got to be out every day. Well, yeah, the stipulation is if you lease something, you have to keep it for a game year. So if you lease it in October, you keep it till October, and then you can get rid of it, and then you can send it back. You got to strategize it. If you pick the wrong bit of equipment, you might need to earn 20 grand a month just to pay for that equipment, plus your 5 grand that you got to pay back to the bank. And the days, as far as I understand it, the days won't last very long, because it's got to be honest. He's the person that set it said you got to be on a certain time speed. So the days are only going to last like 3 hours, 4 hours. So you've got 3 or 4 hour days, which means you can't take massive contracts unless you've got massive equipment and can do it in a day. And I think it's 7 PM in game every night. It's tools down back to the house. No matter what you're doing, tools down back to the house, and you sleep till morning. It's a hard one. It's really a hard one to kick yourself off. Hi Matt, hope you're feeling better after the tablets. Yeah, playing racing kind of yeah, messed me up a little bit, but that's why we're tracking now, so we can rest it again. And I've got 39 tons on my S-Way, and it's not breaking anything. I think they might have took the train out though. Really do. I think they might have took the train out. Reason I say that is because I haven't seen it. And this is the 3rd low long trailer that I've had different. And I can't put the train on it. Maybe, thank you for the snow. Maybe they've, because a lot of people go down to the quarry and get trains to come out, maybe they've stopped the train being put on TMP. I don't know whether that's the case, but maybe. Plus weather forecast. That's just a guess, by the way. But like I say, I've had three different lots of long trailers now, and I haven't been able to put the train on any of them. Tell you what I did last night though, I was on my farm, just potting around doing some stuff, while I was watching Stuarty Fly's plane, and I used the Dragon, because I put the tow hitch on the Dragon, the little small Iveco, not Iveco is it, it's a Isuzu freaking little pickup van. I put the hitch on that and managed to drag my water bowser and use it. So that's cool. Fine boy Q, how are you? So guys, if you missed the first hour and a half of the show, we were out racing, doing a bit of the career mode on Assetto Corsa. And yeah, that got a bit too much, so we swapped to trucking. And yeah, time for some downtime for the shoulder, I think. I'm good, and yourself? Except for the shoulder, dude, I'm all gravy. Oh, that was a bit of a bum change. Oh no. There we go. Right, so Florence. Can I just say, great tune yesterday? Yeah, what a bad show. Started off yesterday, guys, on the radio after Cool Kid did his top 10 or top 30. Yeah, started off an hour of country. And then an hour of everybody's requests. Downside is yesterday's 2 hours went on to last week's hourly thing that we need. Hey. I'm busy painting second pack of tires. White walls coming at FS25. You like your white walls, dude, don't you? To be honest, dude, tires is tires to me. I don't really give a shit about them. I mean, aesthetically they look good, but you know, functional tractor is better for me. All right. Okay, let's put me around the back. So I'm not going to make a job, guys. I'm going to go and see if there is a job. Oh, look at that. Can I have that? Probably not on my trailer. Trailer full of Sprinter vans. Right, let's see what we got. Yeah, I did overdo it. Jeez, man. Snazzy tires equals skill farming. Yeah, right. So we have a mobile crusher unit, which is 1,000 miles, a bit too much. 900 miles. That'd be alright if I was on my own. although it's France, going into France, so hey. We've got a couple of Douze-Rarts, 1,000 miles, 700. Back down the bottom. I don't want to go back down the bottom. 800 mile across the lower France. Might have to be this one. Yeah, it's going to have to be this one, I think. So, yeah. So this job will be the end, beyond end finishing job. Don't know. I'm going to get out of the gate afterwards, though. Can I get this in one? Come on, chap. In you go. Boosh. That'll do. Oh, yeah. Downside is getting out of here now. Stay wide, Matt. Stay wide. Stay wide. That's the key. There we go. We're out. Oh, jeez, dude. Let's go. Okay, 800 mile job, guys. 56 minutes. So that would be about perfect to raid into, hopefully, man, the myth, the legend, that is the average Viking. Ica, let's turn back into IKEA. Yes. And like I say, the Tinternet has let me go back and watch Twitch now, so yeah. It'll be all gravy today. We do have an engineer coming out, because apparently they've been monitoring my services, and it's been going up and down like no tomorrow. So they're coming out to see why it's not so stable, and I'm not getting kind of the speed I should be getting. So it could be half the reason why sometimes the big long lists that you guys do of Lumiere kind of struggle sometimes, and it could be why I wasn't getting being able to see you guys streaming. You know. No. Extra miles. Have I got your diggy freaking truck here? Where do you want it? Do you want it in Bordeaux? Because that's where it's going to be. In fact, I say, Tav, do you want your diggy hoe trailer? It's a bit small compared to the one they're using now. And it just... This is... The one I got on board now is like one of the first trucks they had. The dumper trucks they had. I'll go to the shop at some point, but I think I'll leave that for when I pick the car up. Get some bread. Come on, get up there. That's better. My employees are starting to make some money now. Peace. Look over you. Is there anything happening tomorrow? Take Molly to the groomers, and then the wife's got an appointment for the doctor. Okay. We might have to wait until after we collect Molly to stream, so possibly stream will be about 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow. And it'll be snow runner. So anybody that wants to help me with snow runner tomorrow, about between 2 and 3 o'clock. Sorry, that's a bit wide. Between 2:30 and 3 o'clock we'll be starting. So yeah, anybody wants to give me a hand with my map on SnowRunner. I am on year 8, I think it's year 8. Nearing the end of the Ontario map. Don't worry if you haven't got the map, guys, you can still come and help me. Don't worry if you haven't got the experience to have good enough trucks to get on there and do stuff. Between me and if Kev is about, we have enough trucks to go round, and because obviously it's if you've never played the multiplayer on SnowRunner before, it's max 4 players. So me and Kev, that'll be 2, and obviously if anybody else wants to come and help, yeah, I can loan you a truck, Kev can loan the other person a truck if there's 2 noobs in. So, and it will gain you XP on everything we do, and be more XP than you can gain, say, doing a lot of your missions, even contracts. Oh, anyway, guys, I've been so preoccupied, I haven't really told you about any of the links that have gone through chat recently. So let's start with the one that I can see, which is of Discord. So yeah, if you're over 18, you want to come and join a fun-loving community of gamers, click the link to the Discord, discord.gg/soag. Come see what we're all about. Come and chat with us and chat. If you don't ask questions, you don't know. Also, the next one down is the Icon City button pack. I couldn't play games like this, Farm Sim, Construction Sim, Out of All. What else have I got the button pack for? Not Bus Sim yet, but yeah, that might be my next one. Yeah, I couldn't play games without it. It turns I've got a Stream Deck into kind of a button box. And to be honest, for FS25 at the moment, it's been kind of invaluable. You know, whatever my farm stick can't do, the button pack can do. So, you know, if I can't do it with the farm stick, there's a button for it. Which is why a lot of the time, or all the time, to be honest, I don't... My keyboard hasn't been on my desk for ages. Because I have stuff like the Icon City buttons to turn my Elgato Stream Deck into a button box, the Thrustmaster firing stick to do stuff. You know, my keyboard's out of the way, I barely use it. So, at the moment, guys, we're showing an arrival time of 12 minutes past 11. That would be absolutely perfect. That would give Tav time to do his introductions before we go see him. Not sure what he's going to be up to today, guys. He was playing Out of War yesterday, Diggy Diggy Ho, and they're doing really, really well on it. I haven't gone to play with them on that game yet. I'm kind of very much a noob on it. I mean, I can drive a truck. That's fine. I can probably do the front loader thing, although I haven't used something as big as they're using before. But I could probably do that. Obviously, I'd have to set my joysticks up to do it. But to be honest, for a little while, I'd be quite happy just to run trucks if I went in and joined them. You know. And if I didn't have to jump out of a truck and jump in it, you know, all I had to do was drive it. Be right, wouldn't it? So I think the objective is for them, because I think they're trying to make like a massive great big quarry out of their starting point. So you start off with, even if you start off with a small quarry circle, you kind of make that bigger to start off with, which they have, and then you just kind of keep going round and round and down and down and down, and then you see whether you can expand that as well. Doing the higher levels first, of course, to give you more room, and then you come down. That's the way I would see it. Yeah, sorry about that. Yawning. Jeez. Wow. Oh, hello. Muscles. Wow, this is an old Crimbo song. Good one, though. Hear the sing bells ding-a-ding, ding, ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding, dong, ding. Look, I wasn't singing that song. Who sang that one anyway? Was it Ruth Harris? Your ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-ding. This is what I mean about, you know, this is kind of one of those good Christmas songs because it's cheerful. I hate them slow ass Christmas songs, I really do. You know, sleigh bells ring, oh, you listen really fucking slow, you know. Don't make slow Christmas songs. It's, you know, Christmas is all in the name of Christmas. You know, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, not let's be fucking miserable Christmas. Yeah. Speaking of cheerful things, as I'm coming up to Toby, right, let's see if we can. $20 an hour. Speeding up. Oh, wrong gear. Well played, sir. You nearly got me. Probably would have done if I hadn't freaking put it in the wrong gear trying to see round the freaking thing. The dancing Mexican teabag. $3 from that driver. They're getting there. They're getting there. The drivers are getting there, which means they're coming up in levels. You try? Yeah, we know you're a trier, dude. There's plenty of time anyway because we're heading into France. As we all know, France is full of fucking toes. The province of Alpes Côte d'Alor. So basically, those tunnels that we just went through the Alps. Painting done now for the XML. GG's. Oh, hey, X's in all of them. Really? Wow. Making me pay. Making me pay. I've been trying to avoid France. Tow boosts. There are too many. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of tow boosts in France. But you know the downside about it is, it's actually a nice country to drive through. There's some nice sights in France. There's just a few too many tow booths, that's all. Might speed this up by 2 miles an hour in a minute. But guys, if you're on the VTC, exclamation VTC in chat if you want to be part of it. I believe we're first at the moment. But, like I say, not to be underestimated, we have been in this position before. I think it was the first year we were first. And then right at the end of the month, all the big companies came and overtook us. Crazy, thank you. Yeah, came and overtook us. So if you're in our VTC and you want to try and get us first for, you know, for the old year kind of New Year week, this would be the time to start getting in your miles, guys. Really, real miles too, not race. This really will be the week to start going. before everybody's off work. You know, let's get out there, let's stretch them. Because come Christmas and New Year, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, I should be virtually not on the computer at all. Purely because we're with family. Those both days we were family, so we're not even home for those 2 days. And to be honest, Old Year's night, I hope we're not going anywhere, because if last year was anything to go by, you know, I think there was virtually 30 people in chat last Old Year's night, and we just had a fantastic time in chat, in the Discord chat. Screen Split Cleaner, hi, how you doing? Thank you for your first time chat. Yeah, we was just sat in chat in Discord, and we were having a laugh and stuff. I said having a laugh, Wolf, not fucking doing that, you piece of shit. Thanks, bro. You piece of fucker. Oh, Jesus. Hi, how you doing? Oh, complete arsehole. Which is it? It's that one, isn't it? And then that one. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, that shit happens. Well, I won't say I was prepared for it, because you're never prepared for it. But yeah. Belly rub time certainly was. But anyway, that's got us a little bit closer than we were. And the reason why we're slightly closer, guys, it depends whether we've actually been through France and discovered certain cities. I think that's the way it works out, and just puts us to the closest one. And so in some instances, when you do belly roast like that, it can put you closer, it can put you further away. In fact, I think it's put me further away. Because when I down to 10 past 11. Anyways, morning, Wolf, or evening to you, dude. And just think, that's just the first one that he can find, because I haven't put that to the back yet. But yeah, there is better ones than that. Go man created a clip. Yeah, that was that'd be a good one, dude. That will be a good one. That'll probably go up on my YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Alexa, computer off. Don't panic, people. It's just a lie. It's not going to actually turn my computer off. It's fine. So we're probably going to be using different roads now, I would think. We're back up to speed again. Like I say, I'm not sure what tab and that's got planned for you today at 11 o'clock. We're going to raid in as soon as we finish this job. I think he's back on the farm, possibly. I'm not sure which farm. He's got a choice of a few. So he has a choice of community map Houghton Pentai, community map Riverbend Springs, or the testing of Riverview. I don't know which one he's going to be on if he is farming. Obviously, you can truck, you can out of ore it, you can snow runner it, you can flight sim it. And Taz's been doing really well at flight sim lately. Probably just jinxed him if he's going to flight sim it today. He's been doing really well. I was watching him, when was it, last night I think? He actually 100%ed a job. So he did everything perfect. For some of you, when you drive this truck, the 12-speed box might cause you a little bit of heartache if you do it with manual shifting, because you're going to need somewhere splitting your gears. So the splitter sort of mod that goes on the top of my gear shifter, you don't really want to buy the cheapest one that you find. Buy a mid-range one, £40 to £60, just say, if you do want to go full manual. I'm not saying the cheaper ones won't work. I'm just saying that, you know, just be careful with anything that you buy. And, you know. And guys, there it is. There's my YouTube channel. Go check that out. Every video that gets 100 offline views over here on Twitch gets put over there. And yeah. And if you can go and view them for at least for 60 seconds, give it a thumbs up. Find the chat and copy and, you know, thingy in it, even if it's only an emoji. Which is where faster. Mine hasn't, dude. That's what I mean. If you buy a half decent one, not top of the notch, but you buy a half decent one that kind of has been tested for, you know, a lot of clicks, you know, a few million clicks, it should last you a while. Oh, on the cheap ones, yeah. Yeah, they've just been put together, no testing, no nothing. Don't buy them. Oh wow, glad I woke up then. I was daydreaming then. Ooh, got to 60. I do not push all the way to 62 like a few drivers do, and then get really surprised when they whack into 63 and go into race miles. I suppose the moral of the story is give yourself a buffer, even if it's only a couple of miles an hour. You know, 58 is kind of nice. You know, 4 mile an hour buffer, you normally notice that. The only time sometimes I get a little bit, I don't know, distracted and go over is when I come out of like toe boosts and stuff and I'm trying to speed up, especially if there's somebody in front of me. I kind of stop concentrating on the speed. and just trying to hold my distance to the person in front. I know I shouldn't do that, but hey, it's the amount of race jobs I do is few and far between now. Maybe 1 or 2 a month. Nothing really to write home about. Fancy making a freaking song about somebody going to London. Steve's going to London, didn't you know that? Sergeant Pitfighter, how you doing, dude? Pro Mods is back, my dude. Pro Mods is back. I know the title of the thing says something different, career mode. No, it's we were doing a bit of a set of course on career mode for the first hour and a half of the show. The shoulder started aching, so we switched out and decided to come on and do a couple of jobs on TMP Pro Mods. Not bad, just out of myself. Yeah, it was alright this morning. Took care of that now, didn't I? Don't think the weather can make up its mind today. Because I'm looking out the window, I'm looking at dark grey clouds over above. You know, there's a church right opposite me, so above the church there's like dark grey clouds, but coming from the other direction there's a ray of sunshine, which is bursting through the window. Well, I don't think the weather's going to make up its mind today. I just hope one thing, it doesn't absolutely piss down when I go get the car. We got some sun, but it's cold out. Yeah, man. I feel you there. Like I said, I've already been out this morning. Dropped the car down to put some electricity in it. This is better. I was skipping a gear, but so I was skipping all the odd gears, to go up through the gearbox, but yeah, it seems a bit better if I just go through them one by one. And guys, the link's now in chat if you would like to go and check them out. The top one is the Twitch link to the Son of a Glitch stream team. Go check all of us out. There's 8 of us in there at the moment. All fantastic streamers and worth you going to at least see what we're all about, you know. And the second one is to the Discord, guys. And you can come and meet the team once you come into the Discord. You must be over 18 though. Time to add pro mods. Yes, indeedy. That's what I'm on at the minute. At the moment, I have Great Steppy in. I have the base lot in. The only thing I don't have in at the moment is Middle East. I believe that Middle East and Great Steppy, you can have them active in pro mods if they're in your mods folder, but they are optional. And I say that because I don't have Middle Eastern and I'm on pro mods. So we got a quarry dumper truck, guys. The Volvo quarry dumper truck. Maybe we're delivering it to Tab. I don't know. You know, it's a bit small for what he's using in Diggy Diggy Go, though. This is kind of like the first truck they were using. If they went to fill this thing with the front loaders they got now, it'll feel like in, I don't know, half a bucket. They'd be like, whoop, I'm full. And they're like, I haven't even unloaded yet. Gothic Asylum, how you doing? Middle East is still in development. Yeah. Yeah, it was the last time I looked too. Wow. Did Chucky come back, or if you just called her out while she was lurking, dude? Ooh, that's sacrilege in itself, dude. But anyways, Chucky Bloodstone, one of the Son of a Glitch stream team. You're back. Yeah, Crazy just shouted you out before you even said you're back. Did he know something I didn't know? But yeah, that clip that was just shown then, that was hilarious when Chucky did that. Yeah. The basis of it, the gate wouldn't open. And she was just, like you say, you see there, she was talking to the AI. It's just hilarious because you know they're not going to freaking answer. Well, less conversation, a little more actions watching you. She said, hey, and then shouted her, oh. I didn't see that come in the chat. They went through chat before I noticed. Read the bloody chat. No, I don't want to. You read your chat, I don't. Yeah, whatever. Do read mine. I just missed it. It's like talking to the TV. Mm-hmm. Do that a lot. Especially when I'm watching the footy. It's just like the other night, me and the wife were watching something, and the wife suddenly went, "Why didn't they do such and such, such and such?" I went, "Do you know why they couldn't do it?" And she said, "Why?" I went, "Because it wasn't in the script." So, "Oh, you daft twat." Well, it's fucking true, isn't it? That's why I didn't do it. One in the script. You bastard. Fuck me, Wolf. I nearly done shit my pants. Holy fuck. Great time indeed. Only because he caught me with a cracker earlier and I fucking crashed. Weirdest part about it is he's not up in the lounge giggling about it to everybody else that he fucked me over. He's having hard trouble sleeping through the night. It's part of the fibromyalgia where it gives you a little bit of case of insomnia sometimes. So what'll happen is she'll play with her iPad, feel like she's getting tired, turn over to go to sleep, and then be wide awake. And then get woken up by the dog licking her face. Yeah, it happens. Oh, just noticed that. I need a fuel station. When it going gets tough. Woohoo, woo, when I hold you. Ain't got the things that lovers do. Whoa, woo. I like now that a lot of this is animated on the side of the roads, like the roadworks and stuff when they're there. So as you saw there, there was a guy there on a pneumatic drill. There was a load of them having like a kind of safety meeting. Yeah, that shit happens, you know, especially on sites every morning. There might be a site meeting. Oh, I hit something. Adds more soul to the game. Yeah, it does. It's just like the in one of the last updates where if you're up in, I don't know where it was, up in Scandinavia, and the JCBs that are on the side of the road doing the wood, they just used to be still, but now you actually see them spinning and stuff. Nice touches. Darling. Guys, I know Tav's about to go live please stick with me, because right after I finish this, we're going to raid in, and the more people that stick with me, the better, obviously. It helps on my ratings with the stream team as well. We'll be about 10 minutes, guys. It'll give Tab a chance to do his little bit that he does beforehand, where he does his introduction. We need a fuel station. That's incredibly long, and Mario, the tune had me... yeah, man, done it. It's about 25 seconds long, I think, mate. The Mexican... I call it the Mexican teabag. Because... your cats do that to you too, what? Lick you and wake you up, yeah, man. Normally, every day about 6:30 in the morning, our dog will come up and just start licking me for no reason. Well, I say for no reason. It wants me to get out of bed. This is the funny bit now. So she'll lick me to death, make me get out of bed. So I'll go to the kitchen, give her a treat, her morning treats. She gets 3 or 4 different ones. I'll make me coffee. She'll come in here, and I'll go, no more. And then she'll go and nick my side of the bed because it's warm. ICSCS are bringing out a new map this week. Free. Yeah, it's probably an update of a previous one. If they're bringing some out for free, it's probably something that we've already kind of paid for. I'm hoping at some point there will be an updated version from SCS, an updated version of the UK. It desperately needs it. I mean, I think between Defo and Pro Mod's map of the UK, there's about, to put a number on it, maybe 50% more roads in the UK. Plus we have a lot of Wales, a bit more Scotland, Ireland, Northern and Southern in Pro Mods, so hopefully they get all that in. Yeah, hopefully they bring like an in-game default versions of those maps. Fuel coming up. Yes. Plymouth is lacking a lot. Yeah, kind of, mate. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, at least they put the church in there. The church roundabout in there, which was a nice little touch, I thought. Obviously, they don't want to make Plymouth too big. Yeah. What I think is they should go almost up to the bridge into Cornwall, but not. So you can kind of come off at the dockyard turn. I think it's the dockyard turn where you could come down, take a left, and go down into town via the football ground. I think they should do that and come by the football ground. That'd be a good touch. That way, it would give you a faster way to the docks as well for the boat to France, Spain. Yeah, I know Plymouth. Not a lot, but I know Plymouth. Only because I'm like half hour up the road. Let's go get some fuel. Yes, I know I'm close to the frickin' edge. Jeez. Yeah, I'm about half hour up the road, dude, so I know a little bit of Plymouth. But we used to go down there, I don't know, kind of a couple of times a year. keep meaning to go down there for the fireworks, but never really get time to go down. So many of you probably don't know that, you know, the fireworks show that happens New Year's Day in London. Well, normally the guy that does it is the winner of the fireworks show in Plymouth. So whoever wins the firework kind of competition in Plymouth normally gets employed to do the end of year show in London. Just because you're born there, you know the most about it. Yeah, there's not many of us over on. Well, I suppose it's more than I think probably, but I've only ever met about 4 people from Devon. Well, not met, but know about them. I mean, it's yourself, me, Kubi, and other than that, yeah, don't really know many more. It's Mel. They need to update the Humber Bridge too. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's UK needs a lot of updating, dude. A lot of updating to be as good as what we get out of Pro Mods. No, there's not a lot of us that's down this end. What I think they could do, they probably won't, because obviously Pro Mods, the guys that do Pro Mods actually split from SCS to become Pro Mods. I think that SCS should buy them out again, or buy the people out, and just say to the guys at Pro Mods, look, we'll buy your company, we'll input your maps in as defaults because they're a lot better than ours, and we'll have you do the maps because you're a lot better than we are. That's what I think they should do. And just say, look, boom, you know, you do our maps. That way there's no Pro Mods, we don't have to worry about Pro Mods. I mean, because Pro Mods is basically run by donations anyways. And the fact that millions or lots of people pay for the pound or the euro downloads. I mean, they started doing, say, if you need the extra bits like Middle East, I think that was 50 pence extra. Great Steppy, another 50 pence. So the total downloads are like £2 every time if you do the paid way, which you get that they get it down in one download, and you don't have to wait 5 minutes between. So we would have probably been at the finish line by now if it wasn't for the fact that I made a couple of mistakes, and yeah, rode over thanks to Black Wolf. Because remember, guys, I made a mistake at that roundabout where I went round and round. That probably cost me about a minute, not being at full speed. Oh, threat me a blue dot. Wow, it's the first person I've seen for ages. Well, sir, you sir. Let's have a look, see who you are. So he's from Yorkshire Transport, Divalicious. That's a woman, I would think. Not that I'm going to hold that against them if I catch them. We shall do the same thing as we always do, and being the outside lane as I go by. Would be nice if a lot of maps are in base. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, they could like I say, they could very easily catch up. Just buy out Pro Mods. Say to the guys, look, come and work for us. We'll give you a nice wage, and just update. You know, we'll buy your maps off you as well. Boom, done. Input them in game. Over the top of theirs, done. And then we got no Pro Mods to worry about. You know, it's just the extra bits like rust maps and stuff. But then again, if they looked into that, they could look into doing those places that rust maps gives us to implement most of Russia. I just think a lot of the maps that they want to update, UK, I think France, I think that there's a bit of Belgium in there, Netherlands. There's quite a lot of maps which they want to update because they were base game and haven't been really updated in base games since they were launched. I mean, because SCS are kind of based that way, Germany got done first, which is always going to be the case. If you're based somewhere, then obviously that place is going to be done first. Because if you've got to go in and scan it yourself, it wouldn't take you very long. Just jump in the car and just scan a few roads. You know what I mean? That you want to use in game. And obviously, it's not like you've got to scan everything, because I think what's Euro Truck 1 in 10? I think it is 1 in 10, 1 in 8. So for every 1 mile you would do in game, it's really 8 or 10 miles real life. Could be even more than that. 1 in 15 maybe. It's a big ratio anyway. And of course they got to miss stuff out, because there's many things that you could see where I live that are not too bad to look at. I mean, you know, they could incorporate down into Cornwall, and I don't know why they don't, because obviously the Land's End to John O'Groats is a real thing. People wouldn't mind probably driving the Land's End John O'Groats. You know, but it means going all the way down to Scotland. Sorry, going all the way down into Cornwall, not Scotland. And then, of course, all the way up into northern Scotland, which we've kind of already got, because we can get up as far as Wick. And there's a boat just west of Wick as well. They go up to Iceland and that. So it's possible to do the Land's End John O'Groats. Which means when you hit where I live, you could skew off and go down the A30 instead of going down the 38. But they could link the road as well, couldn't they? Because obviously the 38 and the 30 kind of goes like that. So they could link the two roads when it gets down into Cornwall. Yeah. So much that could be added still, and probably won't be added. That's the disappointing thing, because they probably thought, who wants to go there? I wouldn't mind driving down to John O'Groats and starting down there. Sorry, down to Land's End, starting down there and driving up to John O'Groats with a load. I think that'd be quite a nice drive, especially if you put it on small roads and you go up all the small roads to there. It'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Be some views. Really would be some views. Anyways, guys, we're nearing the end of our journey. Thank you very much for popping by. Let me know in any of the comments, either on Twitch or Discord, whether you enjoyed the bit where I did a bit of a set of Corsa, if you're in for that bit, or if you watch it after the VOD is over. So in the replay, you know, if you enjoyed the Assetto Corsa bit, let me know. We'll certainly get some more of that on for the guys that do enjoy a bit of racing. And yeah, so let's get in and park up, and then we shall go and raid out. Of course, we already know where we're going because I know that he's live and he's part of the stream team. So let's put you on the ending screen, and then we're going to end out of there and get up the web page. for Tav. Weirdest thing is for some reason he's my he's my default page for freaking Twitch. I don't know why, but hey, he is. But anyways, we're gonna go see the man, the myth, the legend. He is on Riverview, which is Cavalier Roy's map. So he's doing a bit of farming with Mr. H, and let's go see the man, because he is absolutely awesome. So, guys, tomorrow afternoon, probably about, we say about 3 o'clock, SnowRunner, if you want to come and join me, you're quite welcome. Doesn't matter about your experience. We'll see you there. You know, be there or be square kind of a thing. Toodles, enjoy Tav.